It was always a dream that we never thought that we would watch a movie on a phone. So what I'm trying to say is technology is moving very fast. And as Sunil said, Industry 4.0 is a focus area which the Goa government is talking about. We have had policies in place, startups, IT policy in place. We have had startups who have already been talking about and getting benefits from the policy, similar to the IT companies who have been trying to take benefit from the policy. आता तुम्ही suddenly म्हटले last minute आपल्याला किती काय म्हणून. So as we were talking about Teachers' Day, it has always been one area which has been grey. All teachers get felicitated in their own schools in their own way. But when it comes in the IT domain, it's required to be recognized, and that's what we thought fit, that at least we need to have a head start. So जसे आमच्या सुनीलान म्हणलं, at a short notice all of you have come, म्हणून तुमका पहिले thank you. But this needed to be done so that very annually we are able to have a proper event. This has to be done very fast, begin करचं पडलं. But next year I think things will be better than with the proper planned programs. Main म्हणल्यार Industry 4.0 म्हणटकर teachers, three things what we are felicitating today. I understand one is under PM Cares, one is under EduTech, startups under EduTech, and the third one I believe is on the people who have been contributing to the Atal Tinkering Labs. आता हे तीनही पहिले झाले drives the ecosystem as far as IT is concerned. आणि आता as we drive IT ahead, whether it's on 3D, it's on AI, it's on ML, it's on AR, VR, so many things that we have all been talking about, even blockchain for that matter. It's important that we start somewhere. आणि आम्ही IT तीन भाग घेतल्या. एक is governance. On the e-governance point, we have already started moving in terms of having Goa Online, CSEs, rest of the things where online and offline opportunities are created for self-employment also, and also to create the services. These services will allow the citizen to get many services at the doorstep. From technology aspect, the government also is working on ensuring that we are able to give good governance through technology. Same time, from connectivity wise, we are talking about Har Ghar Fiber. So we are talking about taking partnership from the central funds and ensuring that we are able to provide all the services as far as Har Ghar Fiber. कोविडच्या वेळी आमकां एक कळून आयलें की we are not able to get the last mile connectivity in a manner in terms of reaching the last house. And if internet has become a fundamental right, I think we need to ensure that every citizen, irrespective of the class or monetary सगळ्या पयल्या आयल्यार सगळ्यांक एज्युकेशन सारकें मेळपाक जाय. आनी तें एज्युकेशन पावतलें जाल्यार आमी कनेक्टिविटी सारकी दिवप हें धोरण दिवन आमी फुडें सरल्या. There has been a delay of almost about 6 months to the thought which had to go ahead, but I think very soon Har Ghar Fiber will take off. We are just awaiting the schemes coming from the center which will allow us to work our things together. Electronic manufacturing cluster, बाकीच्या आम्ही जे इंडस्ट्रीज तयार करता, आता comes back to where you guys are playing a role. The IT domain is very importantly required to create that capacity building which we are right now missing on. Capacity building to the requirement of the industry. आमची सवय झाला की we run through curriculums which we think is the curriculum. But we realize that when we go out for job interviews, that what is required by the industry is something very different. And ताच्या खातीर job giver आणि job seeker walls of bridge आसा तो समज gap आमी कमी करतले जाल्यार we need to ensure that knowledge reaches the right people in the right manner and we are able to have the right talent here. Talent pool असलो brain drain जायना आणि समज लोक भायर वचना जाल्यार हांगाच तो talent आमी दवरतले जाल्यार इंडस्ट्रीज जाय. आणि इंडस्ट्री आता असताना एक जागो आणि बाकीचे सोडले जाल्यार the next thing they are looking is hunting for talent. We are not looking for a place where we create companies and ask for other people to come here and start working. Our priority is की आमच्या गोंयकारांक जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज सारखे मेळत. So IT, ITES and related things is what we need to look at. आणि थंय तुमचो सगळ्यांचो रोल येता. Atal Tinkering Labs, PM Cares, बाकीचे EduTech startups, all who are being felicitated today, I think have played a role and that is being recognized. So I convey my best wishes. I congratulate all the teachers and the startups who have been here today and will be felicitated. It's a small recognition from the Department of IT as a head start, because we believe that there should be certain motivation to happen within the fraternity of teachers, which you realize that they are still फुडें वता. Life on motivation नासलें जाल्यार कांयच जायना. Motivation असल्यार सगळें जाता. Then sky is also not a limit म्हणटा so. So if we need to get motivated and we need to recognize certain services, today is the day. And तुम्ही सगळे short time आयले तुमकां पहिले congratulate करता. this event, as it takes off in a much better manner by the next year, I only request all of you all ki let us put our thoughts together. Knowledge is something which is best known to you, and passing of knowledge is always an important challenge. एकदा मनशाक अशें आसता की आपली नॉलेज दुसऱ्याक दिली जाल्यार आपूण इनसेक्युअर जातलो काय म्हणून, तशें नासता न्ही. जितली तूं नॉलेज वाडयता आनी वाडटा तितली that community grows. And if we need to talk about what the Prime Minister is talking about, nation building, we are talking about our states building, then we need to create this ecosystem in our state. गोंय राज्य ल्हान आसा, त्या राज्यांतल्यान एक बरें एग्जाम्पल तयार करपाक आमकां सगळ्यो ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज आसतात आनी त्यो करता आसतना तुमचो सगळ्यांत व्हडलो वांटो आसा. सो आयच्या दिसाक आय थिंक वी शूड प्लेज that let us deliver towards nation building, let us deliver towards the states, let us deliver our knowledge that we have to ensure that we are able to build up communities in various aspects that we can, so that Goa can be known as a creative hub. आमची एकूच तकलेन आसा टुरिजम म्हणून आसता आमी, पूण टुरिजम सोडून आमी समज मातशें कुशीक पळयलें जाल्यार देर इज अ ह्यूज स्पेस फॉर गोवा बीइंग अ नॉलेज हब, गोवा बीइंग अ क्रिएटिव्ह स्पेस. आनी मुख्यमंत्री त्यात म्हणटा की लेट अस वर्क एंड गेट दीस थिंग डन. कित्याक लोकांक पॉलिटीक इंडस्ट्रीज नाका, लोकांक बाकीचे इश्यूज आसात जाल्यार नॉलेजा खातीर कित्याक काय म्हणून. पण केन्ना केन्ना म्हाका प्रश्न पडटा की IIT सारखी संकल्पना गोंय म्हाका दिसता पयलें स्टेट आसतलें जातूंतल्यान कोण पॉलिटिकल रिजन्सा खातीर हॅविंग अ शॉर्ट मायोपिया म्हणटा ताका, म्हणजे शॉर्ट सायडेडनेस म्हणटा जे यू आर नॉट एबल टू सी द हॅव अ लॉंग विजन फॉर द स्टेट. नॉलेज समज आज आमकां IIT सारकेली मेळटा जाल्यार आय थिंक इट्स अ बिग थिंग फॉर अस अँड वी शूड एक्चुअली वेलकम इट विथ ओपन आर्म्स. पूण ताज्या खातीर सुद्दां मुख्यमंत्र्याक मिटिंग्यो घेवच्यो पडटा, लोकांक परत सांगचें पडटा. आय थिंक पॉलिटिक्स ऑल्सो शूड हॅव सर्टन लिमिटेशन्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ एन्श्युअरिंग अ गुड फ्युचर फॉर आवर गोवन्स. एक वाटेन आमी म्हणटा ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज ना, एक वाटेन म्हणटा अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट वाडला, एक वाटेन आमी म्हणटा की आमकां कितें तरी करपाक जाय आनी करतले जाल्यार करपाक ना दिवप. I think this already has been understood. The government is very firm in ensuring that the right thoughts need to come in. So CM also is very clear that we need to have certain achievements done so that the future of Goa, when we say गोंयकार गोंया उरचे, नॉलेज वाडची आनी एक बरी इकोसिस्टम करची आनी गोंय एक क्रिएटिव्ह हब करचें हें धोरण जें घेवन फुडें सरल्या त्या धोरणाक तुमचो सगळ्यांचो आदार आसतलो अशी आशा बाळगिता. आनी एकदा तुमकां सगळ्यांक आयच्या दिसाची उलोवणीत परबी दिता. Congratulate you for the achievements you all have done and wish you all the very best in your future. Look at you all to be motivating factors, motivating it to the other teachers, motivating to your students, motivators as to the communities. So let us grow Goa together in the frame of IT. हे दोन शब्द सांगून मी सोपोवच्या पयलीं एकूच परत आनी एकदां म्हणपी की हॅपी टिचर्स डे म्हणटकर इट इज एब्सोल्युटली इम्पॉर्टंट दॅट टिचर्स आर हॅपी. आनी ताज्या खातीर एज वी कन्वे आवर फिलिंग्स टू यू, if there are some things that we need to talk, exchange ideas, I think Prashant will be there in touch with maximum colleges, tinkering labs and everybody, where this sharing of thoughts, the government is a facilitator. We cannot think about the whole thing, how to कितें करचें, पूण एकदां आमकां समज प्रॉब्लेम कळ्ळो ताजेर सॉल्व करून काडप आनी ताजेर फुडें वचप हे विचार घेवन आमी वतात. स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी आशिल्ली एक ल्हानशें उदाहरण, स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी आशिल्ली तेच आमी वी वेंट टू फ्यू कॉलेजीस. We realized like आमच्या कॉलेजीक प्रोजेक्टा वेळार आमकां जे त्रास जाताले to raise just 50,000 rupees or 40,000 rupees to get your idea right is a big task. So we have come with some change in the policy which will come soon, which will take care of this child at the project stage itself. So projecta वेळार ताका समज काडलो आणि सपोर्ट केलो, that startup can be a big idea and that idea can be a big problem solver or a good idea opportunity for him as a career and for us to ensure that Goa gets a high success rate of startups and a new economy. So here example फक्त तुमकां कित्याक दिता की as we move out from here, these examples should start getting in our mind, start thinking out of the box and start being a creator of being a job giver then rather than being always a job seeker. So ही करता असताना सगळ्यांचे कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन करून करूया. आणि एकदा तुमकां हॅपी टीचर्स डे म्हणटा.
Everywhere if you see, IT has been predominantly dominating and it is completely encompassing and at the same time it is easing the governance process. That is the IT field. So that's where especially that application of technology in the governance process, how to ease the citizen lives, that is the core. If you could see recently the Gramin Mitra initiative of Honorable CM and Honorable Minister vision, rather than citizen reaching to the government, why can't government reaches to the citizens doorsteps? That's how we are easing the lives of citizen. And if you could look at the post-COVID pandemic, it has completely changed the paradigm shift of the people mindset. At the same time, technology-driven education, and completely we could see digital completely it changed the entire world. And of course, it is completely one of its kind crisis. At the same time, that's Indians, we have overcome that and adopted the technology to ease the education process for the children. So these are the various facets of technology and IT, especially IT stuff. Today we are here to recognize the rights of CARES program. CARES program, especially they have been working to bring the change at the society level, and felicitating the various initiatives from the government side, and at the same time from educator side. And at the same time, we have in IT side, we have the startup policy, IT policy, and we have been under the leadership of our honorable minister, we have been focusing on IT startups, and as part of that, we have initiated so many plethora of initiatives, and we are reaching out to the all the education institutions and colleges also to promote our IT startup policy, at the same time to promote more unicorns from the government side. At the same time, if you could see the Atal Tinkering Labs, especially these government initiatives, where few dedicated teachers brought the or dedicated individuals brought the technology at the school level. So that means we are enhancing the critical thinking at the cutting edge level, especially at the level of schools. That's where the inculcating the mindset and scientific temper about how to use the technology, and at the same time how technology is user friendly. So I would like to congratulate all the educators and teachers who are present over here, and especially I would like to thank again my minister for taking such type of initiative in a short span of time.
We have gone from the Ulaka days right up to landing on the moon, which very few nations can boast of. All this happens only because of information and in advancement in IT. Information technology, of course, has mainly progressed. I can say, unfortunately, due to the wars that had taken place has helped the information technology to grow. Like the First World War ended up in the development of the radar, which was earlier not known. Then the Enigma code, the World War II came with various other new innovation discoveries. It helps, although it is a negative thing, it helps. Whatever, but still, in a big way, we are here today, we are progressing in a very big manner, huge strides, and we have a government which is very, very open and very active and very proactive, and lends all possible assistance, whatever help we need or whatever we need, we just have to ask and it is given to us. To quote an English poet, there is a poet called Robert Frost, I think most of you must have heard about him. He says that the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have miles to go and promises to keep before I lay my head down to sleep. So before we go to sleep, we have a long way to go.